Long Neck Josh, the Joey Deez. This is the Canvas Critique. It's a new day, yes it is! Has just stepped up here tonight. Ruthless aggression.
The irresistible force meeting the immovable object. R.K.O.
Ooh, yeah!
Yes!
Can't see me.
This is my yard now.
What you gonna do when Hulkamania and the largest arms in the world run wild on you?
I lie! I cheat! I steal! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! The Austin era has begun!
And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so.
The man.
Just sit back, relax. It's gonna get good.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Long Neck Josh, and welcome to the 13th episode of Canvas Critique, joined by my co-host, Mr. Deez, Joey Deez.
Hello, everybody, and welcome.
And we welcome back to Canvas Critique our special guest of today, Christian freaking Maracle.
Me up before you go. Make me up before you. Oh God! Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hi, my name is Christian Maracle. It's nice to meet you.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's back.
He's back.
I'm in all seriousness, folks. It's great to be back on the Canvas Critique podcast. It's been a while. I've not been here since we reviewed Survivor Series 1990.
Wait,
Our first
30 years ago?
Yeah, 30 years ago somehow.
throwback episode.
Yep, but thanks for having me on here for the 2021 Royal Rumble review. It was a fantastic show, and I'm glad I won Josh's predictions contest, so I have the right to be here. Yay!
Yes, he was one of 4 winners. The other 3 winners, of course, were announced on the, of course, I guess, pre-intro little thing that I did. But anyways, yeah.
The kickoff?
Yeah, I guess the kickoff to Canvas Critique.
Welcome back, Christian.
Thank you very much. Love it here. Let's talk Royal Rumble.
All right. So yeah, Royal Rumble 2021 just happened. First of all, I'm just gonna give my overall thoughts on the event. And I thought WWE really delivered tonight, especially without having a crowd once again for the Rumble. And you know that's got to be tough because like you want to have surprise returns at the Rumble and stuff like that. But you know, without a crowd there to really react, I guess it could be difficult on the wrestlers as well.
Yeah, this was the first Rumble without a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And duly noted, the Elimination Chamber is this upcoming Sunday, or probably by the release of this video. I don't know. When are you guys releasing this? I don't know. What day?
right now.
This Sunday.
Which is right now, technically, for those who are listening to this. Yeah, Elimination Chamber, that I guess is tonight, which would mean that pretty much the entire calendar of WWE pay-per-view events have been hosted without a crowd since WrestleMania.
That's crazy.
Never thought that would happen.
And then WrestleMania is going to be the first one to have fans back. Although it will be limited attendance.
Yep. But hey, they've honestly done a good job, in my opinion, in the pandemic era when it comes to having hosting their pay-per-view events.
They've done a better job.
Yeah.
Yeah. And thank God for that. So I guess in some ways there's some angels in a demonic situation.
Yeah, I think they've done a better job without a crowd. They've been more creative.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
I don't get why people are saying this is their laziest year or anything. I don't get that.
Because they're not afraid to take chances. They're not afraid to take chances, and they're not afraid to have that live reaction not be what they want it to be. They're controlling the crowd. You know what I mean? They're controlling the crowd noise and everything. So everything's going to go the way they want it no matter what. So they're not afraid to take chances. Let's just hope that when the crowd fully comes back, which hopefully is soon, that, you know, they're still not afraid to take chances, you know, and make mistakes or, you know, be booed or whatever it is, you know?
Yeah. The one saving grace of the crowdless events is no hijacking, no constant what chants, and no random chants for CM Punk.
Oh, I missed the crowd chants, though.
Yeah, but they're only funny when it's appropriate. By the times when they're hijacking the show, making it all about them and everything, and ignoring everything, that's when the things got worse.
You know, I know this guy is long gone from WWE now, but just imagine if we had a crowd and during the countdowns, people would just repeat 10.
Oh, God. Never liked Ty Dillinger.
People repeat 10 for what?
Ty Dillinger.
I know, but for what part? Like,
The Royal Rumble thing.
Countdown.
oh,
Well, that's the reason why we don't have Iron Man matches anymore.
Yeah,
but-
that's just crazy. But anyways, let's go ahead and kick things off with the kickoff show. What's my streak at, Joe?
you're like 4 or 5 now. I think we're getting there.
Cool. All right. So on the kickoff show, we had the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships defended. Champions Asuka and Charlotte Flair went up against Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler.
Yep.
Who would like to start us?
Take it away, somebody.
I'll do it.
All right.
I'm over on my podcast. Hold on a second. Since I'm on your end, am I legally allowed to say the name of my podcast?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, good. Losers Lounge Podcast. Getting copyrighted now. Just kidding. I actually said on our predictions that Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler would win the titles thanks to the interference of both Lacey Evans and Ric Flair. Lo and behold, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
You owe me money, guys. Now let's go. And Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, they won back the titles. And honestly, I didn't really pay much attention because I don't really do that much for pre-show matches. And however, I just will say they did all right. But it's just the women's tag team title matches lately have not exactly been fun to watch. Catch my drift.
I agree.
Same matchups all the time.
Yeah, and I'd say the last one that I really, I guess, enjoyed watching was probably when Nia and Shayna first won the titles off of Sasha and Bayley.
That was a good match.
That was a great match.
It was
When
like 6
that?
months ago.
Payback?
Payback, yep. I remember that because that was under the time where I had no Wi-Fi. That was a sad 2 weeks.
Was it Payback? When was that? May?
August 30th, the day before Josh's classes started at college.
Indeed.
It's creepy how I know that.
Oh, September. Payback was in September.
August.
August 30th.
Oh, really?
It was literally a week after SummerSlam.
Yep.
Oh,
And we know that because The Fiend won the title and then lost it a week later.
Yep.
yikes.
Josh, is that still too soon?
I'm over it at this point.
It's
what? The Fiend?
To be completely fair, though, they're doing great character stuff with the Fiend. Of course, he's technically
Talking about.
off TV right now, but
Not
like
doing
all the
anything with him.
storytelling and stuff with Randy that they did, and now having Alexa in there, just it's been great.
No, it hasn't.
Why not?
Because the Fiend's not there.
The Fiend is about to return, though, given Alexa Bliss's recent ritual.
It's dragged on too long.
I'm already thinking there's going to be another Firefly Funhouse match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, and they're probably gonna beat the Fiend in it.
No. Orton got the win at TLC.
If the Fiend loses at Mania, if he comes back and he loses at Mania, they need to just send him back to the swamp.
Oh my god.
And you know I love the Fiend.
Man, Josh, remember when we saw that happen? We were watching the horror show at Extreme Rules together at your place, and when the Fiend arose from that swamp, that was awesome.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
listen, that was awesome. Things have been good, like, you know, when the box and Orton tried to burn the box and all that. And then, you know, when Orton burned him, of course, that was great. And Alexa Bliss with the fireball. Other than that, it's just been dragging on too long, and it seems almost like by the time they get back to it, I don't want to see Randy Orton and the Fiend anymore. You know, I just, because if that, it's probably going to be a Mania match, right?
I mean, that's what I would think. Honestly.
But I just don't get why, man, because they've already faced each other a ton of times. They've had a ton of interactions. They faced each other already, so it's like I feel like if they could have finished this up by the Rumble, they could have finished it up by the Rumble and gave and I'm not saying Orton's not like worthy enough or anything because obviously he's got he's higher up than the Fiend ever has been, but the Fiend deserves something different at Mania than Randy Orton. Someone he's been feuding with for like a ton of time now. And if he comes back completely different, then maybe it'll be a different look and maybe it'll be a different feel. Be okay with that, but like past experiences with the WWE and how they've handled things, I'm just feeling like they're going to bring him back and it's not going to feel special enough. Rather than like if he came back and went after Braun Strowman. Even though they had some history, like a different type of character on the Mania stage, or if he went after Roman Reigns for the title, or, just something different, man. I'm not a fan of the Orton Fiend thing anymore. It's kind of running its course. We still have a month and a half to go.
Yeah, I completely disagree with that. I really like how they're building it up, and it's just like the suspension. Like there's so much suspense, and I'm just.
I understand what you're saying, and but wouldn't you rather see like the Fiend come back? Because you're a big Fiend fan. Wouldn't you rather see the Fiend come back and face somebody different?
Oh yeah, I would obviously like that a lot, but part of me wants to see another match with Orton because it's all about the Fiend taking revenge for Orton burning him alive.
I honestly think the Fiend's gonna have a new mask. One that's completely burnt to a crisp.
That'd actually be pretty dope.
Yeah, but the thing about it is it's not going to change the Fiend. You know, it's going to be. I mean,
How
what
long
could
have
be
we been the Fiend?
what could be so different about him? You know, like other than the way he looks.
Yeah. But
I
yeah.
just feel like they're building it up, and it's not going to be all that good. And I don't mean to be negative about it, but I just know how they do it, and I'm afraid that's going to happen. And I just rather see him face somebody different.
Yeah. But yeah, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, it's great to see them win the tag team titles. I think you guys forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
You've been on here before.
Yeah.
We'd like to talk about other things.
Dude, you have not been on you have been on the Losers Lounge podcast, but you've not been us when we went crazy. We talked about something for a long time, then realized we were off topic.
Yeah. But yeah, Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax are the new tag team champions. Now 2-time tag team champions. Are they the aside from Alexa and Nikki Cross, are they the only other tag team to win the titles twice?
Sasha and Bailey.
Sasha and Bailey, I forgot about them.
Yeah, 3 teams have done it. Sasha and Bailey, Shayna, Nia, Alexa, and Nikki.
Gotcha.
How about the finish of this match?
Oh my god. This whole storyline with Lacey and Rick. Oh.
Yeah. That's the only reason why I watched it.
Like,
Ric Flair, brass knuckles.
no. And the crazy thing is, yeah, and I guess it's not really that crazy because it is Vince McMahon after all. But it's almost as if Lacey Evans is Ric Flair's sugar baby. Like,
Yeah.
That's the vibe I'm getting from this whole thing.
What would you expect?
That's fair.
I mean, it's a good story. It's good, and
Yeah.
I like how Ric Flair gave Lacey Evans the brass knuckles, and she
That
knocked
was
Charlotte
good.
out.
Yeah. But while we're on the subject of Lacey Evans, congratulations to her. She is pregnant.
Oh, don't, Josh.
What? What? What happened?
Is she really pregnant?
Yeah, apparently it's legit.
Yeah.
So she's gonna be gone for a while.
Yeah, most likely. But that's crazy because now they just have to drop that whole storyline for like 9 months, or actually longer.
No. I didn't know that was for real. I thought it was just a storyline with Ric Flair. I didn't know it was like she was really having a baby with her husband.
Yeah.
Is that telling me?
That. As far as we know, like while they developed the storyline thing, as it turns out, Lacey's actually pregnant with her actual husband.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Although I don't understand why they would have to bring down the storyline.
Right.
Make it seem like Ric Flair's the dad. Like, what the hell?
That's like when Kurt Angle was revealed as Jason Jordan's dad.
Wait, am I allowed to curse on your podcast?
Yeah, you are.
I'm not going to.
He said, "I'm not gonna."
All right. So.
Okay, well that's news to me. I didn't know that. That was for real. Okay.
Good.
Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much all that happened on the pre-show. And of course now
What show?
the kickoff show.
Oh boy.
Wait, is this like a streak thing going on where Josh saying show like Joey's demanding that it's called kickoff show?
Yes, it's not the pre-show.
I always say skip the damn pre-show panel on my YouTube channel.
Oh boy.
Joey Deez would not want to be on my sins videos then.
I've heard yours. I just never picked up on that. But it's just, yeah, pre-show. Okay. Anyways, kickoff show's over with.
Yeah, and we're kicking things off big. Honestly, the match I was probably the most nervous about the outcome, and that would be the WWE Championship match. Drew McIntyre defending against Bill Goldberg.
Yeah, the outcome actually wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
I had this hope that Drew McIntyre was going to retain, and he did.
Props to WWE for putting that match up first, so that we don't have to be full of anxiety for the whole night.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's how they
pretty
kicked
good
off
match.
the main show.
I will say, like, I like this match honestly because it seemed to me like this was honestly one of the best that Goldberg performed at, and it's a big thanks to Drew McIntyre as well. He made him look good.
Yeah.
Especially that jackhammer, that was well done.
Yeah. But let's just talk about the beginning of this match first.
Yeah.
Just bell hasn't rung yet, and McIntyre just goes right after Goldberg. And that was kind of shocking to see.
That was very shocking and exciting.
Right.
It's as if he's seen Goldberg's previous match and he's like, I ain't giving him the chance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Exactly what he was doing.
As soon as Drew did that, I started thinking to myself, Goldberg's winning the damn title. As soon as Drew attacked him.
Yeah. No. But what was even better than McIntyre attacking Goldberg was Goldberg spearing McIntyre through the barricade outside.
Yes. Yeah, that was
great.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he hit his head off the pyro stuff.
Oh my God.
Pretty damn close.
Yeah, but yeah, the match still hasn't started. Goldberg got back in the ring. And that is just a quick match like every Goldberg match is. Yeah. Drew basically got back in the ring, told the referee to ring the bell.
Finisher,
yep.
Kick out, finisher, kick out, match over.
Pretty much. Not
your typical wrestling clinic.
Right. This is your typical Goldberg match.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. As soon as the bell rung, Drew claymored him. That, I thought it was it right there. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, that was right after he got in the ring from the spear, right?
Right.
Yeah, that kind of had me believing too.
I don't know. Christian, what do you think?
Well, I was reeling throughout that whole damn match, and honestly, the fact that I felt adrenaline throughout that whole thing, I have my hopes that Drew McIntyre could get the job done because the one thing that I said was like, we have Goldberg, who's a guy who's manhandled Brock Lesnar within minutes, and you have Drew McIntyre who did the same thing. So that's what I'm like. Unlike other opponents, Drew's not gonna be the guy who's gonna go down easily. I'm like, a single jackhammer and a spear ain't gonna put him down, and I was right.
Yeah.
That's why I had this feeling McIntyre was gonna be different in comparison to The Undertaker, Braun Strowman. But then again, Strowman got the win. I mean, The Fiend, Kevin Owens.
Yeah. Well, The Undertaker also beat Goldberg. Just a
Yeah. Here's the thing. Goldberg has not hit a perfect jackhammer since his match with Dolph Ziggler at SummerSlam, and Josh and I would know because what, bro?
You were there.
We were there, and that was a great match, actually. Ziggler made him look pretty good.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Ziggler makes everybody look good.
When I saw McIntyre in position on that jackhammer, I was like, yep, he's going to make Goldberg look pretty good because he was in perfect position, ready to spring up in the air. And McIntyre, he put himself in a perfect position, made it look really good. And I'm like, there we go. Now that's the jackhammer.
Yeah, the jackhammer in this match was a lot better than the ones we've seen Goldberg do in the past few years, with the exception of the Dolph Ziggler one. And honestly, the Lesnar one back at Survivor Series wasn't that bad.
And even the Kevin Owens, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like thinking to myself, like, The Undertaker, oh my God, that was scary. That scared me, honestly, when I saw it. I was like, oh shit, stop. I yelled at the TV that night, and I was like, stop the match. Like, stop the match.
Yeah, but the only reason
I feel drop him like on his head.
Yeah, it's a brain buster more than a jackhammer. But the only reason I think he would have been able to pull the move off if he didn't concuss himself earlier in the match.
Yeah.
Because as soon as his head hit that ring post, that's when things started going south.
And then, of course, the moment McIntyre kicked out of the jackhammer, that's when I honestly said, he's got it.
Yep.
Goldberg was going to line up for another spear, and then McIntyre would duck, move, and then Claymore, and then that's it.
Yeah. And, yeah, that was it. Good match. Drew made Goldberg look really good. And, of course, this helps Drew gain more momentum. And
I admit the show of respect at the end was great.
Yeah, the show of respect was great. Before we move on from this match, though, what do we think about Goldberg's new ring attire?
Shorts. The May shorts?
Yeah.
He's really becoming like Lesnar now.
Just about 20 years older than Lesnar.
Are his legs not in shape anymore, or like?
I'm sure they are.
Felt like he was hiding something.
I don't know, but hey, regardless, like I said, McIntyre retained. Was a pretty good match. So yeah, we move on from that to the SmackDown Women's Championship match.
The question here is Goldberg going to have a match at Mania?
It's a possibility.
I'm not sure, honestly. Like, I thought he was just going to win the title, walk into Mania as champion yet again.
Right.
That's what I thought.
My initial thought was he would go back and re-challenge Roman or something, but I think, honestly, Roman's going to face Edge. But we'll talk about that another time. But honestly, like, Goldberg, if it comes to him at WrestleMania, it's kind of hard to say.
Kind of hard to what?
Kind of hard to say. No, I said kind of hard to say who would face Goldberg at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'm saying Strowman.
Yeah.
Again?
They faced off at Mania?
Yeah, last year.
Did they? For the title?
Yeah.
That's when Strowman won the Universal title.
Oh, yeah. Real memorable.
Supposed to be Roman, but he backed out.
They waited too long for Strowman, so it didn't mean much.
Right.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so they won't face each other. Wow, I forgot they faced each other. Not a memorable ending to Mania.
Yeah.
Or whatever one of the nights it was.
think it was night 1.
Night 1, yeah.
Yeah, it was the penultimate match
Gotcha.
because the Boneyard match was the last match of night 1.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, moving on to the SmackDown Women's Championship match. Carmella defending against.
No, Sasha Banks defended against
Sasha
Carmella.
Banks defending against Carmella.
Josh, just like Corey Graves, were you also distracted by Carmella's entrance?
I will make a WrestleMania prediction.
All right.
Strowman versus Shane. That's what it was.
What? What?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Based off of Raw this past week. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh god.
I could see that, honestly. Just imagine. I mean, they've had Shane face Kane before, like back when Kane was.
Kane's not Braun Strowman.
Dude, Shane faced Undertaker.
Technically, he faced Vince. The Undertaker was just the muscle in that case. The real opponent was Vince McMahon.
Okay, regardless. How old was the Undertaker in that match?
I don't know. Is he 50 now or something?
Yeah, he's in his 50s now. I'm not sure if he was
Probably.
50 for that match.
He probably was for that match if it was only like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shane versus Strowman. We'll have to see if that happens. But I'll try this once again. Hopefully I don't get interrupted. The SmackDown Women's Championship.
Hey, Josh.
Oh god.
Go ahead. I'll interrupt you.
All right. So we had Sasha Banks defending her championship against Carmella. Carmella had her sommelier Reginald in her corner. Let's just talk about Reginald for a second.
Why?
Yeah, is that dude an athlete or something?
He's entertaining.
So I'm like, is this guy a wrestler or what?
I don't know what he is.
What the hell's a sommelier mean? What is that, anyways?
I have no idea.
Here, let's look it up.
You can't look something up if you don't know how to spell it.
But let's actually just talk about Reginald, Josh.
Okay, so a sommelier is a wine steward.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That makes sense.
But yeah, Reginald, very entertaining.
How do you spell that, Josh?
Sommelier?
Yeah.
Sommelier.
There's no way Josh found that out without auto spell check.
Yeah, how did you find that?
Because I'm looking at Royal Rumble results, and it says out first for the next match comes Carmella with her sommelier, Reginald.
Oh.
How do you become a sommelier? Find a wine school near you. Register for wine courses. So this guy is literally, he works at a liquor store.
Pretty much.
Okay, anyways. Yeah, he's pretty athletic. He's probably like in the performance center somewhere. Training?
Probably.
He is actually pretty athletic, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah, this sort of really reminds me of what Leo Rush did when he first got called up to Raw.
Oh my god.
I think it was like his first Raw or whatever, and he just started flipping around, avoiding Elias and Kevin Owens.
I thought you were going to say somebody else that Carmella used to be with.
What?
I thought you were mentioning. I thought you were
that other
referring to
random-
somebody else.
Yeah, the other random guy that doesn't have a chin. I don't even remember his name anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't care for him.
God. Oh, we don't talk about that guy.
Yeah,
No.
let's move on. Let's talk about this match. It was a great match, honestly. About as good as their TLC match.
Carmella has improved so much in the ring.
Yeah.
And I do agree it wasn't as good as their TLC match, but it was still a very, very good match. Great storytelling and great athleticism by both women in this match.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, I did too. They did a good job here, and Carmella has gotten a ton better.
And
Whenever Carmella got a near fall, she would always scream, and that honestly is still annoying to me.
Oh, I love it. She gets so mad.
um
And Corey Graves always has something funny to say.
oh yeah, Corey Graves is a great on commentary.
We know he's boinking her anyway, so.
Oh yeah. It's the best part about it.
Oh, jeez. A lot of silence.
Oh, what do we got coming up here? Rumble match?
Well, I thought we weren't done with the women's title match.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head upstairs really quickly, grab a drink. I'll be right back. Keep on talking, guys.
All right.
What
What else were you gonna say about this match, Josh?
wasn't there a point? I think it was near the end. Didn't Carmella super kick her
Super
Like-
kick Sasha?
twice? I think near the end of the match.
Yeah, for like a near fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she pulled a couple super kicks out or something. I mean, that's
Yeah, and it was at that moment I kind of thought that she was about to win the title.
yeah, yes and no. I thought so, but I figured they were trying to wrap this feud up. So I kind of knew that Banks was going to win just because of the fact that it's kind of been going on for a little while.
Right.
And I feel like if Carmella won, then it would have continued.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, quite possibly. Like if Carmella won the title, we'd probably see a rematch again. Probably heading into WrestleMania or something like that. But honestly, they did good for what they did. And honestly, Carmella may not have gotten any of the wins, but she did show that she's improved a lot in her wrestling ability. Like every time she locks in that code of silence, that's impressive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it hurts, and there's definitely a future for Carmella. Now, my question is, what's going to happen with this title? You know, because with the Rumble and everything, you know, there's so many things that are up in the air, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with the women's title going into Mania. You know, because Sasha, I love Sasha, and I don't want a multi-women's match.
Yeah, you want a one-on-one counter here?
Yeah, so if it's not the Rumble winner, which I won't say because we haven't covered that yet, then hopefully it's some type of good feud, you know, something good.
If Sasha won't face the Rumble winner, how about Bayley?
Bayley
Yeah,
again?
I don't see a problem with that. Actually, I think Bayley, based on how she's been acting lately, she's facing Michael Cole at WrestleMania.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
Yeah, and Michael Cole's gonna win.
Yeah, Michael Cole is undefeated at WrestleMania. He won 10 years ago.
Yeah, 10. Well, actually, nearing 11.
No, 10 years ago, dude. It was 2011.
Was it? Yeah, it was. My bad.
But yeah, she even said, if I win the Royal Rumble, I'm challenging Michael Cole.
Yeah, And then if she loses, she has to grow her hair back.
Yeah, it's like Tom Phillips on commentary had actually said, maybe Michael Cole will lose his undefeated streak finally.
Oh my God.
Jerry Lawler did not like being reminded of that.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
That was horrible. Why would they do that at WrestleMania 10 years ago? That's the same WrestleMania where they had Snooki wrestle.
Bastard. What a joke.
Yeah, that was the. What else happened at WrestleMania? The Miz defended the WWE Championship against Cena.
Core got buried in less than a minute.
Who?
The Core. No.
Oh my God.
Oh, the Core.
Nexus.
Yep.
Barrett, Slater, Gabriel, and Jackson. Who did they lose to? Wasn't it Kozlov, Santino, Big Show, and Kane?
It was actually Santino and Kingston. But
Kingston.
yeah.
Gotcha.
But yes. And that was also the night of Edge's supposed last match until recently. But aside from that, the rest of that show was let's be honest, WrestleMania 27 felt more like just the build up to the following Mania because of Cena and Rock.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why The Miz got the main event. And
they had the thing with Rock and Cena.
What's sad is he's the least memorable part about that main event.
Yep.
Watch Miz main event Mania this year.
Oh my God, because he's got Money in the Bank.
Miz should have main evented a WrestleMania a few years ago. He had a lot going for him.
He did, honestly.
Right after the Intercontinental title run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still hold my pledge that, not pledge, that my saying that in 2018, when Miz started feuding with Daniel Bryan again, he should have won the WWE title. That's how Bryan won it back at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Miz and Bryan would have been a WrestleMania-worthy main event.
Yeah.
But speaking of main events and everything, Josh, what's our next match?
Well, before our next match, we had a special performance.
Oh God.
You really want to bring up that performance?
You want to
I
rephrase
just want to
that?
bring up the fact that Booker T just stood there, and I was just laughing my ass off.
Let's bring up the fact that Bad Bunny fan, and then I saw this performance.
Wait,
Listen,
what?
I like his music. I like his music a lot. Like, I have a lot of his music downloaded on my phone.
Okay.
And then I saw him perform. Like, why do I have that music downloaded on my phone? That was freaking horrible, bro.
That performance was horrible. And now they're doing some things. I got this weird feeling they're doing something for him at WrestleMania.
Oh my God.
Please no.
I like his music, but that was an embarrassing performance. It was awkward to have Booker T standing there like a statue.
Booker T doing the freaking mannequin challenge when that challenge is freaking outdated.
Oh my God. No, wait, it wasn't Booker T. It was G.I. Bro.
Same thing.
And then he just like stood there and grabbed the microphone at the end.
G.I. Matt Riddle, you dingus.
Oh my God.
I was so confused of why that had to happen.
But I will say, the actual good thing that will happen in between matches was the segment with the New Day and Sami Zayn. Because I love the New Day's outfits. It was like custom-made tribute outfits to the late Brody Lee.
Was that right now?
No. That was at Royal Rumble.
And is that this part of the show, Josh?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was because Sami Zayn was going around trying to get proof that there's a conspiracy against him.
Yeah, and that was right before the Bad Buddy performance.
Oh, okay, yep.
I really love how Sami Zayn told Xavier Woods and Big E, I got eyes in the back of my head. And then Kofi Kingston jump scared him.
Oh my God.
Great.
It's sad that we didn't get to see Kofi in the Rumble this year.
Yeah.
I always, well, he didn't really have a save at last year's Rumble, but I've enjoyed watching his saves over the years. And you know what? Just in honor of that, why don't we go around and say what our favorite Kofi Kingston save was?
Okay.
I don't remember all of them.
I think the most obvious one would be the handstand in 2012. But personally, I like the pogo stick hopping in 2013.
On the chair?
Yeah. Yeah, that was
that's my favorite.
There's one Kofi Kingston save, honestly, that I liked, or actually there's two. There was one, I'm not sure if you guys remember this, but I think this had to be when the LED ring posts were a thing, and I think it was Corbin trying to eliminate him, and he just dropped, but like he kept his hands like at the top of the ring post, so he caught himself.
He impaled himself on that ring post, honestly.
Oh my God.
Am I really worth that? Oh my God.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then the other one, this wasn't even at the Royal Rumble, but it's still one of my favorite saves. The first ever Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania 30, he was sent out of the ring, like he was by the corner, and he ended up like landing his feet on the stairs and just letting his back hit the floor. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
Yep.
Pretty much anything Kofi Kingston related in Battle Royals and Royal Rumbles, we remember that.
Right. Well, what else has he done for saves? He was caught by the Rosebuds once.
Yeah. He also was on Big E's shoulders in 2016.
Yeah. The Pancakes at 2018.
Yeah.
Oh, Xavier Woods saved him by laying down.
Yeah, and then they
Pancakes.
put his foot on a plate of pancakes. Did he have one in 2019?
Yeah, it had to do with Xavier Woods like grabbed him or something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So it's nothing involving Xavier Woods, but there was also at the greatest Royal Rumble, when Xavier Woods was close to being eliminated, Kofi was literally hanging on to Woods for dear life, like in a German suplex position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then there's one more. I feel like 2014, he had a jump from the barricade.
Yep. Jump from the barricade. There's been many people. Of course, my all-time personal favorite, say from the Royal Rumble, was John Morrison in 2011.
Oh, that one was so cool.
That takes freaking leg strength. That takes freaking strength to do that.
Yeah, the way he was able to just catch himself on the barricade.
Oh yeah.
Jerry Lawler called it in the best way possible when he was like, is that barricade made of Velcro or something?
Yeah, that was insane.
Which, by the way, stupid thing for me to say, but why the hell are the championships made of Velcro now? The actual titles. You notice that, guys?
I don't know. Yeah, I noticed that. That's weird.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's weird when you open the towel and you just hear a shh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that.
Right.
It's freaking stupid. But hey,
right.
Speaking of Royal Rumbles,
we talked about Kofi Kingston in the Rumble a lot, but he's not even of this gender. This was the 30-woman Royal Rumble match, and we kicked things off with Bayley and Naomi.
Yep. And in my opinion, I think it was perfect that we started off with Bayley, given how she performs.
Yeah, and she had an impressive showing in this match.
Naomi Naomi made her what, fifth return or something. She's been returning, disappearing, but then returning again.
Oh my gosh, I think she returned at last year's Rumble.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nice to see her back, and they had some good back and forth action until number 3 came out, and number 3 was the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair.
I think it's good that Bianca Belair had one of the best performances last year when she showed up at number 2 against Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, and now she's coming out number 3 this year.
She'll be number 4 next year.
Imagine. But yeah, and now let's talk about one of the more entertaining moments of this match, or a few moments, I should say. Billie Kay.
I didn't find that entertaining. That was just annoying.
Me too.
So she came out, she sat with the commentary table.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And she started passing out her resume to people as they went to the ring.
My opinion, the only way this could have ever paid off is if Peyton Royce was one of the entrants when she was, offering a resume. But by the time Peyton showed up, she was already in the ring, so sucks.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. But yeah, number 5 is Shotzi Blackheart. And of course, this is the first time Billie Kay is trying, hey, let's enter a match together. And she shot something out of her tank, if I remember.
She missed, though.
She missed, but that was pretty funny.
What's this girl's character?
I don't know, honestly.
Shotzi Blackheart?
Oh, Shotzi Blackheart.
Why is she coming out in a DX tank?
Something that she's been doing for a while, and she's in this team with Ember Moon now.
I mean, hey, her hair is green, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I just don't get it. Like, why does she get to come out in a tank, you know?
If she goes to WrestleMania, she'll come out in a Rusev freaking tank.
Oh my god, that entrance with Rusev at Mania 31 was amazing.
Yep. But yeah, Shotzi tried to shoot something at Billie Kay, missed completely. Just sad that she didn't hit the commentators.
Jerry Lawler, he commentated for this match, and
he tends to always call the women's Rumble matches now.
Oh yeah, and I know why, because he always commentates, like he always starts getting all flirty or something.
Yeah. Favorite story is the whole story about Kelly Kelly. I once lived with Kelly Kelly for a while until she found out I was there.
Oh my god. Jerry's great. So yeah, we had number 5 under the ring. That was Shotzi Blackheart. Billie Kay still on the outside. And number 6, here comes somebody who was I think she was the favorite to win last year's Rumble, Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, Billie Kay tried to be a team with somebody who just won the tag team titles and doesn't even get along with her actual partner. That was really dumb.
Yeah. Number 7, out came Toni Storm.
Hey Josh, we've seen stupid moments. Remember Heath Slater when we were in Philadelphia in 2018?
In the
I'm
Rumble?
trying to remember.
Yeah, Heath Slater was attacked before he could make his entrance to the ring, and every entrant just kept hitting him on their way to the ring.
Oh my god, yeah, and then he finally got in the ring.
Got in the ring because of Sheamus. Sheamus was out in 2 seconds then. At least that paid off. The whole thing with Billie Kay, we're about to talk about how that paid off. But first off, you said 7?
Yeah, number 7, out came Toni Storm. Of course, Billie Kay approached her. Storm just didn't bother, went in the ring. Oh,
And then, you know you want me.
Oh God, dude, this brought back so many bad memories as a child.
well, first, before she came out, Shayna Baszler eliminated Shotzi Blackheart, so there's your first elimination of the match.
Wow. Have you ever noticed the pattern, guys, that women tend to wait until like 6 entrants have entered before they do their first elimination?
Every year with the Women's Rumble.
This was a strange return.
Yeah.
Jillian Hall.
Oh my God. The moment I heard that music, I was like, oh no.
Last time I saw her,
I'm just glad she didn't have a microphone.
Actually, she did. She was briefly
just
singing
glad-
along to her entrance theme.
Oh my God.
she didn't have that thing on her face that she had years ago that the boogeyman bit off.
Oh God. That was disgusting.
That was nasty, dude.
But hey, Billy found a partner.
Yeah.
Billy and Jilly, what?
Yeah. As soon as Jillian came out, I totally told myself, like, I could definitely see these two teaming up. Like, just...
Yeah, they're both annoying.
Yeah, they're both obnoxious. And,
Do you guys even remember that Jillian is a former Divas champion?
how long did she hold the title for?
2 minutes?
Exactly. She may be a former Divas champion, but nobody remembers that.
Yeah. You know you want me. I am one of the unfortunate guys. I was once attending a WWE house show in Toronto in 2008. She came out and did a song.
God.
Oh, man.
Regardless, they got in the ring and they actually had a pretty good showing. Like,
Yeah.
they both lost some good moves. But yeah, number 9 comes out, Ruby Riott, and
It's like Ruby Riott, the person who Billy Kay's been trying to be with the whole time. Riott Squad.
Yeah, now Billy Kay doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
yeah, and here comes possibly my favorite surprise of the women's match. Number 10 is Victoria.
Yes.
The lady to mess with.
This was my favorite return for the women, no doubt. Been waiting for her to come back for years.
Yeah. Good to see her back.
She looked pretty good.
She did. She honestly looks like she could compete, like, more.
Looks like she's still the lady that you don't want to mess with, huh?
Good Lord.
She's big, man. She's built.
And it's funny.
Yeah, they did a good job with the surprise entrance and making sure that they weren't overblowing it.
Right. But yeah, it was good to see her back, and she had some nice she had some good moments in this match.
Yeah,
So
so
far-
she hit somebody hit her finisher. I forgot who it was.
That was Peyton.
Peyton Royce.
Yep.
Yeah,
And,
and hit it back again after that. It was cool.
Yeah, but yeah, speaking of Peyton Royce, she came out at number 11, and yeah,
We had
Iconics.
some eliminations, no?
We had the Iconics reunite a little bit, just for a second.
And to answer your question, Joe, no, we had not gotten to the second elimination yet because that's literally how many people were in the ring.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh, we still haven't gotten there.
Right. But yeah, you're right. Peyton Royce hit Bailey with the Widow's Peak, well, her version of it, and then Victoria was like, "Bitch, did you just steal my move?" Well, she didn't say that, but that's pretty much what happened. And then she hit it on Peyton. It's like a "that's how it's done" moment. And I always kind of like those. I like when you have a newer wrestler who's like using an older wrestler's finisher, but then the older wrestler is like, "Oh, like this is how you really do it," or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Number 12, Josh, was an interesting entrant, somebody I'd never seen before.
Santana Garrett.
Didn't know who that was. And I'll be honest, when I
Really?
first saw that, it said Santina again. I was about to say, what the
Oh my
hell?
God.
You never
I
seen
was like,
Santana
damn
Garrett?
it.
I've heard of Santana Garrett, but I've never seen her wrestle.
Oh.
She did
NXT.
okay. She didn't really show much showing, though.
Yeah. Do we have another elimination, or is the next one number? Yeah. Wow. When is the next elimination?
Well, so
only
Liv
four.
Morgan came in next.
Yeah, Liv Morgan came in next, and
I think
And
that's
that-
when we got elimination.
Yeah, so Liv Morgan and what's her name there? Green hair.
Ruby Riot.
There you go.
Yeah.
They're,
I believe
you know, doing their thing as a team, and that's when Billy Kay got all messed up. But Billy Kay, how did she make this elimination? Do you guys know?
yeah, she eliminated Jillian.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
didn't she get help?
So I think Jillian was on the apron or something. Or something was going on, but Jillian ended up fighting back against Liv and Ruby. But then you had Billy Kay who came in and kind of gave like the final blow thing for the elimination.
Right, that's what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, and then right after that, Liv and Ruby dumped Kay out.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that happened. And then right after that, number 14, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley was one of the best performers in this Rumble match.
Yes. And that's when we got 3 consecutive eliminations when Ripley got in the ring. So we're starting to clear out the ring a little bit. Ripley eliminated Toni Storm. Shayna Baszler eliminated Victoria, which was sad to see. And then Rhea Ripley eliminated Santana Garrett. And right after Rhea Ripley, ironically enough, is the woman that she faced at WrestleMania last year, Charlotte Flair.
Mm-hmm.
So
Who cares?
I mean, Charlotte, as much as people don't want to see her, you can't deny, like, she's one of the best female athletes in WWE.
Yeah, but nobody wanted to see her win the Rumble.
Well, she didn't win the Rumble.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, So it's like, whatever. Charlotte's back in the ring.
I guess. And then I think her and Rhea went at it a little bit.
Yep, they went at it.
And then next was one of my favorite eliminations of the match. And
That's what I'm trying to find. Where are we for eliminations?
so Bailey eliminated Ruby Riott. And she did this thing where she like slid under the bottom rope while Ruby was on the apron and then powerbombed Ruby to the floor.
Yep.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley is absolutely crazy, and so is Bailey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a cool move.
Rhea Ripley also did a devastating elimination that I'm sure we'll get to later.
Yeah. And I'm not surprised. honestly. Bailey, such an aggressive side to her. Like, I'm so glad that they turned her heel, and honestly,
SmackDown Women's Champion.
yeah. And same with Ripley. Like, she's aggressive, her wrestling style. So, like, it was nice to see them have some pretty brutal eliminations.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Dana Brooke came out as number 16, and she honestly was she surprised me a little bit.
Dana Brooke?
Yeah.
She didn't really surprise me because she botched really badly a couple times.
Yeah, that's no surprise.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to know more about why Dana surprised Josh. I'm like, I'm curious.
I mean, I guess she didn't, but I guess the moment that she got in the Rumble, and that was pretty much taking everybody down with that senton.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's like out of all the women in the ring, like, you wouldn't expect Dana Brooke to be the one standing over all of them after hitting a big move.
No.
Nope.
So, yeah, that was cool to see for her.
Fortunately, though, things were not looking so good for a few other wrestlers, but we did have our next surprise entrant at 17.
Yeah, number 17, Tori Wilson.
You seen her, Josh? You and I saw her in the first Women's Royal Rumble.
We did. It was cool to see her again.
Yep. But hey, at least I can say with Josh, we seen the first ever Women's Rumble in person, and it was an honor.
That is
Oh,
true.
did you?
But the sad thing is, the only thing I remember about that, other than Asuka winning, is Ronda Rousey.
Oh, I remember everything. Like Mama Miracle going crazy over Vicky Guerrero.
Oh my god. All right. So I'm trying to see where we are. We mentioned that Royce eliminated Liv Morgan, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, Tori Wilson comes out number 17. Do we have an elimination?
Not yet until the next one. Actually, wait, no. Rhea Ripley eliminated Dana Brooke. This was the brutal one that I was talking about.
Powerbombed her on the apron.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I thought for a second Dana Brooke was going to eliminate Ripley. But then Rhea Ripley used her strength, and then that powerbomb on the apron, I was like, that was hard to watch.
That was.
my Rhea Ripley, just incredible strength.
Yep. Number 18 was Ric Flair. Woo!
Ooh, the first ever male to enter the Women's Royal Rumble match.
Technically, that would go to Santino.
Santina.
Oh, yeah. God, that's his twin sister. But yeah, I'll be honest, I was not fooled with the whole Ric Flair in the Rumble thing.
No.
Oh my god.
I knew who it was right away.
Oh yeah. She came out with Ric Flair's robe on.
That was Charlotte's robe, actually. The same one that Charlotte was using that night.
Interesting.
But Lacey Evans does the dumbest thing at that moment. She is clearly taunting Charlotte with the robe, with Charlotte's father. But the moment she gets into the ring where Charlotte is, she turns her back on her.
Oh my god.
Why would you turn your back on somebody you're clearly trying to piss off?
Exactly.
Right.
That's just asking. She's lucky she didn't get eliminated right there. But yeah, that's just asking for an elimination.
Yep.
So, yeah, you had Flair and Evans brawl They ended up going under the bottom rope, and they continued to brawl on the outside. So
that ignited a lot of fury that Charlotte started eliminating.
yeah.
She eliminated Peyton Royce.
Yeah, she eliminates Peyton Royce. Shayna Baszler eliminates Tori. And Mickie James comes out at number 19. Good to see her.
I was about to say, about time she started coming back into wrestling.
Yeah, and then Bayley got eliminated off camera.
Yeah, off camera by Bianca Belair.
Somebody messed up.
You're the first entrant, and then your elimination was off screen.
Thank God for replays, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bianca eliminated Bayley. I'm not surprised. I definitely saw either Bianca eliminating Bayley or Bayley eliminating Bianca. So that happened. All right. What happened next?
I'll tell you what happened next. Nikki Cross showed up with an entrance theme that did not match her.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I first heard the new music. I was like, oh, somebody new. And then when it said Nikki Cross, I'm like, what? And she has the same attitude as well. I'm like, this doesn't fit her.
Yeah, man. What is that all about?
Oh my God.
Josh, what did you think when you saw that?
I thought it was someone from NXT.
Yeah. That
I didn't like that at all.
Fell off, man.
Hey, she should have just went back to her old theme.
No, she should have never been. She should have been the Nikki Cross from Sanity.
Right.
From day one. That's the problem. She was ruined when she turned into Alexa Bliss's coffee drinking best friend.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So yeah, it was just really weird to see that. However, the next entrant, there was no eliminations until then because this next person is the next entrant. Returning of who, Josh?
The most wasted
box.
And what happened? Alicia got in the ring.
She wasted space, time, energy.
What? No, she didn't.
She did.
She had the most entertaining moment in this match.
No, Alicia Fox shouldn't even be in the Rumble. Come on. Jillian Hall and Alicia Fox wasted space.
Can we talk about how all of the returns, with the exception of Victoria in the Women's Rumble match, was on Raw Legends night?
Yeah. Well, Jillian wasn't at Raw Legends night.
Yeah, I said with the exception of Jillian.
So what did Alicia Fox do here that was entertaining? I don't recall.
Oh no, I said with the exceptions of Victoria and Jillian.
What did Alicia Fox do?
Alicia Fox
in the ring.
The moment she got in the ring, R-Truth's music hit.
Oh, well.
And
yeah.
Alicia Fox became 24/7 champion.
That was hilarious.
For the first time, Alicia makes history. For the first time ever in a Royal Rumble match, there was a pinfall.
Right.
Randy Savage in his grave is like, "What? You kidding me?"
Oh my God, the '93 Rumble. That was the Rumble Yokozuna won.
Randy Savage hit his elbow and then tried to pin Yokozuna.
And then Yokozuna just.
I love Gorilla Monsoon saying pinfalls don't count.
And to be honest, it didn't even look like Yokozuna eliminated him. It just looked like Macho Man eliminated himself.
Yeah.
Oh, is that when he powered him out up over the ropes?
Yeah.
But hey, there was a pinfall in the Rumble. Alicia Fox became 24/7 champion.
That is crazy.
What would have been hilarious is if each woman in that Rumble match got a turn as the 24/7 champion.
No, that would have been cool.
before Alicia gets it back again for the second time, then gets eliminated.
Yeah. So Fox, I guess she was just dancing in the ring with the title, and
instead of
competing.
Go ahead, Josh.
yeah, Rose eliminates Fox right away.
Instead of pinning her.
Why? I would try to pin her first.
Yeah, pin her first.
And then eliminate her. But then, of course, R-Truth pinned and eliminated Alicia.
Yeah. And
I love how all those jobbers that came out to chase after Truth, but then you just see Alicia join the crew as well.
Oh my god.
That was good.
And it's sad because that's really where Alicia Fox was for a lot of her WWE career. Just wasn't really seen as much of a threat to the champion. Or, just not really seen on TV that often.
Mickie James ended up being eliminated by Lacey Evans.
That was sad. Mickie is one of my all-time favorites, mainly because she's from Virginia. But you gotta root for the home state girl.
Dude, I don't root for everybody who's from Toronto.
Well, that's fair. There's a lot of people from Toronto.
Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do.
Hmm.
It's not because of where they're from. Trish Stratus, Christian, Edge, and Bobby Roode.
Robert Roode.
Good point. All right. Next entrant, Josh.
Yeah, number 23, Dakota Kai.
And she was out.
And she, goodbye.
Yeah, basically. Oh, it's yeah. But then, of course, Mandy Rose was also eliminated by Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley was shown her dominance again.
Yeah.
Elimination so far.
Mm-hmm.
Number 24, Josh. This is where things got even more funny.
Number 24 is Carmella.
At first, she tried to use Reginald as a stepping stone to get into the ring, when she could have just used the stairs.
Right. Like, what's the point?
Yeah, well...
The stairs is literally to your left. And you're too lazy to climb onto the apron yourself?
Yeah.
I don't understand that. But technically, she didn't show up into the ring just yet. But then when she did, she went over the top, and then Reginald caught her. So I guess there was a Rumble save right there.
And then number 25,
Tamina.
yeah, and she super kicks Reginald.
But not before Nikki Cross was eliminated by Carmella.
Nikki Cross.
And technically, here's the thing. I don't understand this. Why does Tamina get the credit? Yeah. Why does Tamina get the credit for Carmella's elimination when Reginald was the one who put her down?
That's true.
Well, they gave Ripley the elimination.
And even then, like, to my opinion, like, Reginald caught her, Carmella. Reginald should get the credit because he's the one who made her feet touch the floor. He eliminated her.
He literally dropped her before he got super kicked.
They gave Ripley the elimination for putting her over the top rope, but Tamina was responsible for her falling to the floor. But like Christian said, Reginald was actually the actual cause.
Yeah. Didn't do anything yet. And it was just awkward. It's like, oh, Carmella's gone. Oh, what?
That elimination could go to 3 different people, to be honest with you.
and then we had an interesting save.
Oh, yeah. The big save with Naomi and Bianca.
Yeah. That was cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and they were fighting on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, how were they hanging on there? That was crazy.
I don't know. It looked like I guess they were using their feet, and they were using
Under the ropes.
under the bottom rope, and then they were able to swing each other back in the ring. It was a cool save though.
Yeah, that was impressive.
And
Definitely need two of your best athletes to do that.
yeah, after that, number 26, we have Lana.
Making her return.
Yeah.
Looking like she didn't want to be there.
She didn't.
Nope.
Oh.
But then, number 27 was the scary entrant.
I thought this was gonna be the first time that a woman won the match from number 27.
Alexa Bliss. But she lasted, what, a minute?
Yeah, real short.
She dropped, a lot of people, but she came out.
Does the Fiend get the elimination for Alexa Bliss since he was pretty much the cause of her distraction?
I'm just...
I think Rhea Ripley should be considered a superhero for saving everybody's lives because Alexa was about to murder them all.
Yeah, Alexa was about to turn into or transform into her darker self.
Rhea Ripley's like, nope.
Yeah, and that honestly, I really, really hope that Alexa and Rhea get some type of feud for Mania.
Yeah. That was
Alexa
crazy.
and Ripley?
Yeah.
I could see that, honestly. Depends on how that works.
Yeah, I think it was interesting. It's storytelling. That's what it is. Ripley eliminates Bliss as she's transforming.
Yep, thus canceling the transformation.
Right.
But then
number 28 comes out. What's up?
Oh, I was saying number 28.
Yeah, number 28, Ember Moon.
Ember Moon puts herself back in the Rumble match, just like Shotzi was in the Rumble match. And I would say there's not really much to say about Ember's performance because it just wasn't that great, honestly.
Yeah. Number 29, we have the other half of the women's tag team champions, Nia Jax.
And that's when the elimination started pouring in again.
Yeah. Baszler eliminated Lacey Evans, which was actually surprising that Charlotte didn't eliminate Lacey or Lacey didn't eliminate Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Nia Jax eliminated Ember Moon. They both eliminated Naomi.
And
Cousin standoff.
Yeah, they had the Tamina thing as well.
Right.
They need to be a team at some point, man.
Actually, Nia and Tamina were a team at WrestleMania.
Yeah, they need to be a tag team.
But yeah, Nia Jax's like, I can't, she's family. But then of course, attack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then right after that, Jax and Baszler started going after each other. And then this is where things got interesting.
Nia Jax eliminated Shayna Baszler.
Brand new women's tag team champions.
They still can't stand each other.
Yeah, I was like, what? I had to.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it is the Rumble.
Yep.
And then
This was the best.
this might be the most surprising elimination of the night. Lana eliminates Nia Jax.
She slaps her in the face and then realized Nia was gonna freak out. Pulled the rope down. It's that trick. That's a technique that people will use a lot.
Lana outsmarted
that's
Nia.
great.
I think that was poetic.
It was. Because of course.
That was enough payback right there for all the tables.
Yeah, Nia took Lana out. Because originally, if you guys, well, I'm sure you guys remember, but just reminding anybody who's listening, it was supposed to be at TLC, Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax versus Asuka and Lana.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was like the Monday before TLC, Nia Jax injured Lana.
Then there's the final entrant, number 30, the one we already knew who was going to be because of WWE Backstage.
Yes. Out comes Natalya.
Natalya. But then, before she makes it to the ring, bam, ambushed. Ambushed by Nia and Shayna, and I guarantee that everybody thought Natalya was going to get replaced by someone like Becky Lynch or Ronda Rousey.
Fresh off of pregnancy.
Yeah.
The people who thought Becky Lynch were returning this night.
No offense, but y'all are stupid for believing that, right?
For sure.
Nobody has a baby. Nobody pops out a baby and then jumps back into the ring a month later.
No, I never thought that anyone was going to replace her. I just figured she'd get up at some point. And
yep. Nia and Shayna helped her in. Here you go.
And it's down to final five.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They threw her in, huh?
Yeah, they threw her in. She immediately went to go check on Lana. And then, well, betrayal.
Yeah. Hey, Natalya made it to the final four.
Yeah, and just like that, we're down to the final four. We have Natalya, we have last year's winner, Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley.
Then Bianca eliminates Natalya. After Natalya, I believe, was trying to eliminate Rhea Ripley, but then she does a stupid thing by climbing herself over the top rope just to toss out Rhea. Like, why would you climb over the top to try and eliminate somebody who's on the apron?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, some people, it's just not logical.
Yeah. But then Charlotte Flair was eliminated by Bianca and Rhea. And I got to tell you, this final two was amazing and out of nowhere for me.
Yeah. Now, I wasn't surprised that Bianca made the final two, but I was definitely surprised that Ripley did. And if memory serves me correctly, this is the second year in a row we had an NXT superstar in the final two of the Women's Royal Rumble match.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So impressive showings for NXT in the Women's Rumble. Honestly,
wait, it was Ripley. It was Ripley last year.
No, it was Shayna Baszler last year.
Okay.
Yeah, Shayna was still part of NXT at the time.
However, yeah, it was cool to see. When it was Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair, I was like, both of those ladies honestly deserved the win, so I wasn't going to be upset no matter who it was.
Yeah, they both had incredible performances. Both of them were in the ring for a while. Obviously, Belair was in there significantly longer than Rhea Ripley was. But at numbers 3 and 14, that's pretty respectable that they both made it to the end.
Yep.
So
I'm glad they faced off for a while before they got to the final elimination.
right. And also, let's talk about like when they realized it's just them two after they eliminated Charlotte. They were just like they were sitting on the apron, right? And like they slowly just got back in the ring, like. And I love that Ripley just told Belair like not to do anything stupid.
Yeah, she's like, let's just go back in there.
Yeah, and then they had a great sequence to finish the match.
Yeah, I'm happy that this. I'm happy that she won. Did you already say who won?
I'm not sure if I did, but if you want to go ahead and do the honors.
So the EST Bianca Belair wins the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble. I was excited about that. She deserves it. She's been built up for a long time, rightfully so, and it was exciting. Definitely a memorable one for me. It was a good Women's Royal Rumble. I think the returns were pretty good. My favorite return was Victoria, and I think there was some good storytelling in here, and kept me on the edge of my seat. Yeah. Really good match.
The storytelling that kept me on the side of the Bianca Belair as well was her Chronicle episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
It's
really good.
However, you guys want to hear the history that she made? She's the first ever Black Royal Rumble winner.
Yeah.
Really?
Not just female, but in all Royal Rumble history, the first ever Black Royal Rumble winner. Look at the history books. There's not been a single Black wrestler that won the Royal Rumble match, and she's the first.
The Rock?
No, The Rock's not entirely Black. The Rock's only part, semi. He was never counted as the first Black WWE champion.
Right.
Yeah. Bianca Belair, on the other hand.
And that's crazy to think about. We've had the Men's Rumble for how many years?
Over 30.
And how long have we had a Women's Rumble?
4 years now.
Yeah.
This is
And the Women's Rumble had a Black winner before the Men's Rumble. That's incredible.
It's incredible that, history continues to be made, not just for women, but for other races as well. And that's a good thing. It's about time that these moments are shared.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
So I love the Rumble match. It was fantastic. Bianca Belair entering so early. Number 3, becoming the second person ever to win from number 3, first being Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She's the earliest entrant to win in the Women's Rumble so far?
Yep.
Number 3. And as a matter of fact, actually, it's really cool that she's the EST, and you can't spell WrestleMania without saying EST.
That is true.
Yeah.
I'm excited. So, after the match, Bianca did pose in the corner, did the point at this Mania sign, fireworks went off. The big whole Royal Rumble shebang.
Yeah, the same old routine.
But, it just never gets old.
Nope, congratulations, Bianca. Can't wait for Mania.
Right. Hopefully she puts on an incredible match with whoever she's facing. I'm sure she will. But,
Sasha.
So, after the Women's Rumble, Miz and John Morrison went to Bad Bunny's locker room.
To offer him a deal.
Christian, you have any thoughts?
No.
Yeah, here's mine.
Yeah.
After that performance, why would Miz want him to be a part of what he's all about? And why would Bad Bunny ever join the Miz?
Right.
Bad Bunny's on top of, he's a big music star, and Miz is a big wrestling star, obviously, but why would he ever associate himself with? So it's just
is this because of that stupid rap that the Miz and John Morrison did?
Which one? They did more than one of those.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, or
hey, ho, ho. I like the Braun Strowman one. That was the better one, honestly.
And they got another one too. I forgot what they called that. Or
Yeah.
one supposed like a song coming out or something.
But yeah. So honestly, I thought that Booker T was gonna end up entering the men's rumble later on.
Me too, man. Me too. And definitely eliminate Miz.
Right. But we'll get to that later. And we have some more 24/7 title action right after this. We went to the kickoff show panel. And, of course, we have Caruso, Sonya Deville, JBL, and Peter Rosenberg. And, well, R-Truth thought that John Cena was at the Royal Rumble.
Rosenberg told him he was there.
Peter Rosenberg is a genius.
And R-Truth is an idiot.
Hey.
But then again, we never really knew. John Cena could have been there. Maybe we just couldn't see.
Damn.
Very original, Josh.
No, okay. Regardless, Rosenberg won the 24/7 title. That was crazy.
Yikes.
And now we had a last man standing match, a brutal last man standing match for the Universal Championship between Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns.
Buddy.
I
I don't even know what to say about this, man. This is incredible.
Just so much. I know this didn't happen until a little later on in the match, but Roman Reigns ran over Kevin Owens with a golf cart.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. That was freaking hilarious. It was more funny seeing Roman Reigns' reaction when he ran over him than anything. He was just like, wow, I really just did that?
Let your viewers know a video that I made that I showed you about that.
What's up?
Let your viewers know about a video I made about that golf cart situation that I shared to you on Instagram one time.
Oh yeah.
Are you breaking down a fourth wall, or what's going on?
No, it's so Christian. He put an edit to when Roman ran over Kevin Owens, and as soon as Roman hit Kevin Owens with the golf cart, it went boosh like the GTA thing, and it just said wasted. Like when you die on GTA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was so fitting for that moment, honestly.
It was.
Reminds me of the many times I ran you over on that game.
Yeah.
Okay, getting a little personal here.
All right. Where are we in this match?
They're at the golf cart, apparently, because honestly, anything else leading up to that golf cart was honestly not that memorable.
Yeah.
No, it was the golf cart. It was the golf cart and the ladder, or the
forklift, I think.
Forklift. Freaking Owens did a freaking somersault off the top of the freaking a swanton off the top of the
forklift. Now that's how you do a high risk move off a forklift without potentially hurting your opponents or potentially killing your wrestlers.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Professionally done. Well done.
Then Reigns got handcuffs, and it bit him in the ass. And Owens handcuffed Reigns to the lighting tower.
That was so obviously.
And
I actually got scared there because I thought that was going to be it. I didn't see a way out of that.
If Owens had won the title because of that, I guarantee you Reigns would be pissed.
I didn't see a way out of that, but it was so creative for Reigns to pull the referee into the lighting rig and knock him out because he was on like a 7 or 8 count.
He was actually at 9. He was at 9.
Yeah, he was about to get counted down to the 10. So
who comes out? None other than Paul Heyman.
Oh, and what a mess! Where was Jey Uso? Where was Jimmy Uso?
Where was anybody, honestly?
Where are the Usos?
Right.
Uso was also supposed to be in the men's rumble, and he never showed up.
Not surprised.
You're telling me that right now, this no disqualification last man standing match, and after everything that these guys went through, and nobody came to help Reigns out?
I'm surprised, honestly.
I was shocked. But what a mess with Paul Heyman, huh?
Oh, God.
Jesus. Man. Oh, dude.
Stop the count because Paul Heyman was having problems trying to unlock the damn handcuffs.
Oh my god.
That was hard to watch.
It was.
That was the botch of the night.
Yep.
Josh?
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there were any other memorable botches on that night.
Not anything close to that.
Yikes.
Yikes, dude. We're talking like 2 minutes. We're talking like a flat 120 seconds.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Owens could have easily gotten up and done something.
Owens could have taken a nap, man. Owens could have set an alarm, taken a nap, and come back. Like,
yeah, but
that was real bad.
Regardless, Roman Reigns retains the title.
I mean, like, Heyman was down Indian style on the floor, legs crossed, trying his hardest. Okay, he was trying so hard. And I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Then, yeah, after that match, we move on to the main event of the evening, which, of course, is the 30-man Royal Rumble match. So, we all thought that Randy Orton was going to be number 1 and Edge was going to be number 2.
You did?
Numbers.
Why'd you think that?
Because, well, that's what they announced on backstage, that Randy Orton would be 1, Edge would be 2. But in the actual Rumble, Edge was 1.
When did they announce that?
On backstage.
Oh.
Yeah. So, Edge, as soon as Orton came out, Edge ran out of the ring and they started brawling.
They should have honestly rang the bell and started it out there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That really, I feel like, would have given me a Stone Cold Mr. McMahon vibe from the 99 Royal Rumble.
No,
Yeah.
it would have been first man to throw your opponent into the ring is eliminated.
Oh my god.
Yeah, probably.
Imagine there's a Rumble one year where everybody's just outside the ring and to eliminate someone, you have to throw them in the ring.
Oh my, that would be weird.
That would be so weird.
Right. But
All right, yep. So these two again going at it.
I remember their last man standing match at WrestleMania last year and their match at Backlash, which was epic.
I remember when they said they would never face each other again.
Here they are.
well, technically, this isn't a one-on-one match.
I'm over it, Josh. I'm over it.
Yeah.
But yeah, out comes number 3, and number 3 is Sami Zayn.
I'm like, oh, he has a bigger reason to think there's a conspiracy against them now.
Right. And number 4, this is interesting.
It's okay.
Mustafa
It's okay.
Ali.
It's been documented by documentary team.
Yeah. I wonder if we're going to see an actual documentary feature about this.
Oh, that'd be great. If they do a documentary on Sami Zayn and then they add like little clips in from these guys, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, but Josh, you mentioned number 4.
Yeah, Mustafa Ali. And
Mustafa Ali, Retribution.
Why are we calling him Mustafa now?
Because that's how you say his name.
Regardless, he kind of aligned himself with Orton and Sammy, and it was interesting because Ali, he was talking like to Edge about like, you're the reason why guys like me don't get like screen time or stuff like that, don't get opportunities.
Yeah.
And I agreed with him. I agreed with every word he said.
Me too.
And yeah, those three try to eliminate Edge. And who comes out to save Edge at number 5?
Jeff Hardy.
Who would have thought?
I don't know. Had to get something. Had to get somebody.
Right.
Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean who would have thought?
When's the last time we saw Edge and Jeff Hardy?
Royal Rumble, 2009.
How do you know that?
Actually, wait, no. It wasn't Royal Rumble.
SummerSlam.
Not SummerSlam either.
When was it?
It was Extreme Rules 2009 when Jeff won the title and then lost it to CM Punk. That was the last time they ever met.
I don't know why I thought SummerSlam.
SummerSlam was Jeff Hardy and CM Punk again.
Right.
But yeah, it's been that long.
Yeah, that's crazy.
12 years. But yeah, they faced off at the Royal Rumble in 2009 as well. The night where Matt Hardy turned on Jeff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool to see that. Who was number 6?
Number 6, Dolph Ziggler, who I believe they said it was his 14th Royal Rumble.
Yep.
Wow.
So, second place on most overall appearances. The guy who has first place, we'll talk about him in a little while.
Yeah, that's astonishing that Ziggler has been in that many Royal Rumbles.
In a row. Every Royal Rumble since 2009 involving the men, he's been in it.
That's crazy.
Even the greatest Royal Rumble.
Hey, you know they're counting the greatest Royal Rumble as a Royal Rumble?
Oh, yeah, that's because it is.
Good. Who won that?
Braun Strowman.
Where was his Mania match after?
It was after WrestleMania.
Exactly.
But he won a trophy that can never be lost.
Thought he won a belt.
That too. Own personal title. They can never lose to anyone and never have to defend because, well, it's a personal thing. Personal title.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, now we have officially 6 participants in the match, and Edge enters Randy Orton.
Or so we thought. I honestly believe Randy Orton was faking it the whole time just so he could wait till the last minute.
That's fair.
Because he looked back at the ring so many times before he was carried off.
Yeah.
Number 7, however, Shinsuke Nakamura with the return of his old theme.
Why?
Yeah. The return of what?
His old theme music.
I thought you said, yep.
Well, before that, Ziggler eliminated Jeff Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Shinsuke comes out with the Rising Sun.
Yep.
I'll tell you what.
While Randy Orton was being carted off, Josh, who showed up at number 8?
Oh, no, I want to do this one.
Okay. Joey, who showed up?
Lito!
I spit in the face.
People who don't want to be cool.
Yeah, buddy. My favorite return of the entire night.
Yeah, I watched that. I was like, wait, what? Carlito?
That was cool.
He's in great shape, best shape of his life.
Josh just said that was cool.
Yeah, and
It was
supposed to be at Raw Legends Night, and he never showed up, and I was a little bit confused about that, but now I know why. It seems like they wanted to hold him off for something a little more important.
Come up with an agreement. I believe Carlito made a better time to return.
okay, but with the exception of like Ali and like Sami Zayn and Nakamura, you had Carlito, Edge, Randy Orton was still technically in the match, Dolph Ziggler. It really felt like we were back in 2009.
Yeah. And it's just going to keep going because of the later entrants as well.
Yeah, number 9, Xavier Woods. He wasn't around WWE in 2009, but
it was great to see him. And then coincidentally after
number 10 was Big E.
Yep.
How ironic that the 2 members of the New Day got back-to-back numbers.
Yeah, it's been known to happen when it comes to teams before. Matt and Jeff Hardy once entered a Rumble, number 3 and 4, I think.
Axe and Smash ended at number 1 and 2.
Yep.
True.
So, like, Big E ends up eliminating Sami Zayn, and add that to the list of conspiracies.
Yeah. And out at number 11, one of those older talents back from 2009. Well, even before then, too, John Morrison.
Yeah, I remember 2009 when John Morrison started the Rumble with Rey Mysterio.
They've had a one-on-one match before, right?
Yeah. Morrison won the Intercontinental title from Mysterio once.
Yeah, that was a good match. I've seen that match before.
It was so good.
Joe, were you kind of hoping for a Morrison save in this match?
Yes and no. Like, I didn't need it to happen, but I thought something was going to happen.
That's fair.
I didn't really think saves in that case would happen.
I mean, I was kind of hoping we got to see Morrison do something since Kingston wasn't in the Rumble.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Since Kofi wasn't in it, I thought we were going to see something.
Right. But yeah, we got Morrison in now. Mustafa Ali eliminated Xavier Woods, which ties into the whole Retribution storyline that they're kind of doing with Woods and Kofi right now.
Are they still doing it?
Well, actually, yeah, because Kofi just qualified for the Chamber. But Big E eliminated Ali. And
I guess Big E got Retribution, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Number 12 is Ricochet, and I love this.
I'm sorry. I am the most cringe person ever.
Yes, you are.
Yep.
Number 12 is Ricochet, and it's just hilarious. He smiles over at Ali, who's like at ringside because he just got eliminated, and he just waves at him.
We used to be friends. Now look at you.
You just got eliminated in the Royal Rumble, and I'm gonna be eliminated next.
Even though he lasted a bit, about 11 and a half minutes.
Yeah, pretty good showing for him.
Number 13, without his guitar with him. Elias.
Yeah.
Elias without his guitar.
It's the first time in a Royal Rumble where he didn't have his guitar.
That was a shame. Hey, at least, Josh, when we were at Royal Rumble 2018, we got to witness him play a song.
Didn't he come out at like number 6?
Something like that. And he even says, like, one of the lyrics to his song was, "Went by the Rocky statue and I spit right in his face." And Josh and I were actually at that Rocky statue earlier that day.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. We had Elias come out at number 13. It doesn't look like we had any elimination. No, we did.
yeah.
Actually did.
Elias eliminated Carlito.
Ugh. It's a shame we didn't get to see him spin any apples because of the stupid
Yeah,
virus.
Shinsuke Nakamura took his apple, but then I was about to say, wait a minute, Shinsuke is going to try to bite the apple while wearing a mouth guard.
Oh my god.
Who does that?
Right?
They're not going to let anyone spit in anyone's face right now either.
Yeah, we're in a pandemic here.
Yeah, we don't want to encourage that type of behavior.
Yeah.
But yeah, number 14, probably with the exception of Carlito, my favorite surprise entrant of the match, Damian Priest.
Yep, I love Damian Priest. He's a great performer.
This guy made me a fan, man.
I was very disappointed when Priest dropped the North American title.
Johnny Gargano. And had the with Leon Ruff, which allowed Johnny to win it back a third time.
Regardless, Priest came in and he had a very impressive showing.
Yeah. Eliminated 4 participants. He actually went on a move and eliminated Elias on his first performance.
Yep. They showed Orton in the trainer's room in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Still
We all knew what that meant.
But we can also agree that Edge did a fantastic job throughout this whole thing.
Yes, he did. Number 15, here comes Miz. And
Well,
and here he goes.
yeah.
destroyed Bad Bunny's DJ. I don't know if Bad Bunny should be mad at the Miz for destroying it or mad at his DJ for leaving it there.
I'm mad at the DJ for leaving it there.
Right. Like, why is it still out there?
Yeah, it's like our performance was done like an hour and a half ago. Why is that still out there? We've had an entire Royal Rumble match and a last man standing match in between this.
Yeah. And, this is going right back to, like, these competitors that were back around in 2009. It's just so cool to see all these performers back in WWE after such a long time, or some of the ones that stayed with the company the entire time, like of course Orton and The Miz both did.
Yep.
But as far as and Ziggler too, he stayed with the company. But as far as John Morrison is concerned, or Carlito, they just came back, or Edge. It's cool to see them come back, and it really just, yeah.
It was amazing. Miz destroyed Bad Bunny stuff. Bad Bunny got pissed. But then Miz and Morrison, here's the thing, Josh, you kept mentioning 2009. Miz and Morrison eliminated at the same time, just like 2009.
Yeah.
Last time it was by Triple H. This time by Damian Priest.
Yeah. And, I thought that Booker T was going to be in this match and end up eliminating Miz and Morrison, or at least one of them.
I would have preferred that over what actually happened.
Me too.
Honestly, I'm fine with Priest getting the eliminations.
Yeah, I know. I was talking about Bad Bunny.
Oh.
Getting his moment to jump off the top rope like he was Snoop Dogg botching a splash on AEW.
Okay, it wasn't that bad.
It was better than it was
Snoop Dogg or the Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny wasn't that bad. The crossbody.
The Snoop Dogg, on the other hand, that was stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, AEW is honestly not that good.
Mm-hmm.
Damian Priest, impressive performance. And honestly, I hope he does great on the roster.
So do I. And right now that you got him paired with Bad Bunny, but like, what are they gonna do with him after that? That's the question.
I don't think this Bad Bunny thing is going to last that much longer.
No.
Number 16 was a guy who lasted over 30 minutes.
Bro.
Riddle. Yep.
I don't understand why people don't like Riddle.
I don't.
It's because he talks like this, bro. And no one really wants to hear anybody talk like that.
Okay. His talking may be annoying,
But in the ring, dude,
his
dude,
music,
like, he's really, really good in the ring, bro.
his music also sucks, and his freaking dance to the ring is stupid.
And
I love Riddle's music.
You know what else really sucks, bro? The fact that he wears the same thing all the time, dude. Like the blue and black pinstripes.
Yeah.
The New York Yankees fan.
But he's been wearing the same thing for like 3 years, bro.
Oh my god, what's wrong with us? Anyway.
But I like Riddle.
The only thing I like about Riddle is his in-ring talent, honestly. That's the only thing I like about him, is his in-ring talent. His personality, his music, his gear, his look, his outfit, his voice, they suck ass. But his in-ring talent is amazing.
Corny ass jokes, dude.
However, I will admit, I thought the bro nuts thing was funny.
Oh, God.
If I was there, I would have honestly given like a look at man I was gonna beat him down, but then I just take a bro nut and leave.
Yeah, number 17. Here comes who I thought was gonna win the match, Daniel Bryan.
You thought he was gonna win the Rumble?
Yeah, he was my pick to win.
It was a lot of people's picks to win. That's why I was worried, oh God, if he gets eliminated, people are going to throw another temper tantrum like in 2015.
Oh my God, that was horrible.
Thank God there was no audience to do that this time.
Yes.
Yeah, this year wouldn't have been the right year for Daniel Bryan to win, though.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
I think he could go through his entire career without winning it, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
He already had his Mania moment.
Yeah, he's had many moments.
So is Edge.
Yep. Daniel Bryan, he also did really good. But then all of a sudden, coincidentally, his tag team partner came out next.
The mayor of Knoxville.
That would be Glenn Jacobs. This is Kane. Kane is a demon from hell. Glenn Jacobs is a politician in Tennessee.
Not if you watch his post-match interview.
Good point.
Wait,
Kane's post-match interview from the Rumble.
Yeah, he wasn't wearing his mask.
No mask, and he's like, Damian Priest, he's like a really talented competitor, and I wouldn't have it any other way than to be eliminated by him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I did see that. The sad thing is Kane didn't even last until the next competitor.
I know, right? And yet he still lasted 2 minutes.
Of course, WWE screwed up the countdown again.
Yeah, but hey, he continued to break his own record by eliminating 2 more people.
Yeah.
He was number 18, and that was his 18th Rumble.
And
Yeah.
he eliminated Dolph Ziggler and Ricochet.
Yep. They did that on purpose.
Choke slam on the ring apron.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one we saw that night, a choke slam and a power bomb on the turnbuckle on the apron.
I love the Team Hell No reunion.
Oh
yes.
Hug it out and then choke slam.
But Kane didn't eliminate Daniel Bryan, so still has that soft spot in his heart for him.
Yeah. Well, then again, Daniel eliminated Kane in 2013.
That is true. And then, technically, Kane did eliminate Daniel.
Well, they didn't get even, I guess.
Yeah. That was one of the most hilarious Rumble moments.
Number 19, Hot and Sexy showed up.
Whoa. We haven't gotten to the next elimination before Hot and Sexy shows up.
Good point.
Who the hell's hot and sexy?
Hotter and sexier eliminated Kane.
Shut up. No one's hotter and sexier than number 19.
Oh boy.
King Corbin. He's freaking hot, all right?
Oh God.
Yeah, to those who don't know, and Joe, in case you don't know, it all started in July 2019 when Corbin was teaming with Lacey Evans against Seth and Becky at Extreme Rules. And
I remember that.
I wrote down, like on Twitter, I asked, damn, looking hot. Then I said, Lacey Evans looks good too. And then people were like, wait, what? Then I just started making this a thing where I was attracted to Corbin all the time. And people were like, is this guy okay? And then when people ask, are you gay? My response is, no, why?
Wow.
As if I had no. Are you gay? No, why?
But yeah, Corbin comes in, eliminates Nakamura.
Yep. Corbin also eliminated somebody who came out after him, but I think eliminating Nakamura was just done to once again piss off the fans because Shinsuke did good in a gauntlet match before that.
Yep.
Have one of your favorites be eliminated by Corbin just to give Corbin more heat. It's perfect.
And they sort of did the same thing with Daniel Bryan and Kofi Kingston.
Yeah.
Out comes number 20, and
blue collar working man.
Oh yeah.
Otis. I'm just gonna say this right now. I feel bad for Tucker.
I do.
Who?
Oh my God.
Tucker has heavy machinery part. Yeah, I understand.
At least we got to see Otis do the Caterpillar.
Yeah, then he was eliminated in less than a minute once again by Hot and Sexy King Corbin.
And out comes number 21 in his first Royal Rumble match, Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, buddy.
And the first thing that happens is he gets a spine buster from Corbin. He gets planted immediately upon entering.
Imagine Dominic won.
Oh, God.
But the funny thing is, Dominic did eliminate Corbin.
Shut up. We don't talk about that, Josh. Shut up.
Oh, that was great.
No, it wasn't.
That was pretty cool. All right, what else do we have? No eliminations after that. And number 22 is Bobby Lashley.
United States champion. And can we just talk about how he eliminated Dominic Mysterio?
Oh.
That was crazy.
It's just like, here's the thing. I get the Dominic Mysterio is everything. Son of Rey Mysterio had a good SummerSlam match with Seth Rollins, but honestly, I really think he should go to NXT. He's not doing that good, honestly, on the main roster.
What?
Still, honestly, just a little kid amongst the big guys.
That's the best part about it, though.
Yeah, and it's not working for him either. Unfortunately, though, next to Dominic Mysterio, we all said goodbye to Damian Priest in that match.
Mm-hmm. The Almighty eliminated him.
Yeah, the almighty Lashley.
Okay.
Don't remind us.
Sorry. But number 23 was another surprise entrant. This one, I really did not care for.
What?
The Hurricane.
Oh, that was cool.
It's the fact that we've already seen him return a couple years prior. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's already been a surprise entrant once before, and he was out within a minute. And I'm like, okay, it was funny the first time, but I'm like, this is honestly like laziness. I'm like, you really ran out of wrestlers? Like, where was Jey Uso? That was the perfect spot to put him in.
It's like you ran out of guys, so you just picked a producer from the back and was like, hey, go put your mask on.
Pretty much, yeah. Just so he could be eliminated by Big E and Bobby Lashley.
Mm-hmm.
Big shame.
Unfortunately.
But I liked seeing him, you know, just growing up watching the Hurricane. Obviously, he was never like the greatest in-ring performer, but he was entertaining, and I thought it was cool to see him come back. It brought back memories for me. But I know what you're saying. He has come back recently. It's not like it was, oh my God, we haven't seen him in 15 years, you know?
Yeah, it's like, I'll be honest, something that confused me is the graphics on the Titantron said the Hurricane, but the name graphic said Hurricane Helms.
Yeah, that was weird.
I was like, wait, which one is he? Because those are two different names.
Yeah.
But hey, the following entrant was a surprise entrant I was not even thinking of possibly seeing.
Dude.
This was a crazy return.
Officially back. Officially returned.
Good for him. Good for him getting cleared, though. And
could do it.
I think he's been cleared for a while. He just didn't want to.
That's fair. And just, you know, his music hits, and you saw Edge. He looked so happy for him.
Edge did not even know that Christian was going to be in it.
Like, for real, he didn't?
Yeah, for real, he did not know. So that was a legitimate reaction.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's so cool because Edge and Christian grew up together. They always talked about how they wanted to be WWE superstars. They ended up entering WWE, and they were a tag team at first. They both went on to have some incredible careers. And just 1 year removed from Edge's big return, you have Christian return. And I think Edge said this on like the WWE Day Of documentary for the Royal Rumble. And it's like, it's a Hollywood story. Like, that would never come true, but it did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great times. And Christian looked absolutely magnificent in the ring.
He did.
I have to say that was one of my favorite returns of the night as well, besides Carlito.
Honestly, I take back what I said. This was my favorite entrant of the night. Favorite surprise entrant.
Not to mention Christian, this was another example of a 2009 thing. That was when Christian also made his return as well.
That is true. Why did the commentators call his finisher the Unprettier?
I don't know. That's the kill switch, not the freaking Unprettier. That's the Unprettier because Tyler Breeze called it that.
Right.
Well, but no. No, he called it the Unprettier way back in the day.
Kill switch is a lot more catchy, honestly, when it comes to Christian.
Yeah, Christian turned it to kill switch in like 06.
Yeah.
It originated as the Unprettier, though. That's where Tyler Breeze got it from.
Interesting.
It would make sense for Tyler Breeze to call it that because of his gimmick.
Right. I think that's the only reason why he actually used the move.
And
like,
Bobby Lashley was eliminated by Big E, Christian, Daniel Bryan, and Riddle.
Right. And now coming out at number 25, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles with apparently he used to be called Almost, but now he's Omos.
Right.
What?
Yeah, here's the thing. He used to be Almost, but now his name is Omos.
Yeah, they changed that up.
Styles didn't get any eliminations, but Omos certainly did.
Got eliminations.
I wanted to see Omos in the Rumble match this year.
Yeah. But before any of that took place, number 26, we had Dominic Mysterio, but now we got...
Ray.
Yep. No eliminations ever around. Actually, wait, no. Big E then got eliminated by Omos. And Big E was another big-time favorite to win the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, Omos pulled him out, right?
He was eliminated by somebody who wasn't even in the match. Omos has never competed in the Rumble, but he already has 2 eliminations on his belt.
Yeah.
I wonder, is Omos ever going to actually wrestle?
Yeah. Has to, right?
Right. I really want to see him wrestle. But, yeah. Sheamus comes out at number 27.
And then, no eliminations again. Sheamus and, oh my God, coincidentally, Sheamus, number 27. Number 28, Cesaro. Sheamus and Cesaro.
But before Cesaro came out, Omos got his second elimination.
Yep, on Rey Mysterio.
Like, honestly, I just didn't like that. I really felt like Omos should have been in the match.
Exactly.
Hey, here's one for you. Omos had more eliminations than AJ Styles.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And AJ Styles had none.
Yeah, Cesaro entered the match and started swinging everybody. And remember how he found Sheamus?
Yeah.
And it was just like in 2017. Remember in 2017 when the Bar was teaming up, but Cesaro put Sheamus in the swing position and actually debated about swinging him before he got interrupted.
Oh, yeah.
This year, same position, except this time Cesaro finally did it.
Yeah. He's like, screw you.
It's every man for himself. And he just starts swinging him.
That was cool. And then he started swinging Bryan. It's cool when Cesaro gets to do the swing because he really doesn't do it that often anymore.
And then the big return of our Messiah.
Didn't he bring his music back?
No, not at that part, though. That wasn't until SmackDown.
Oh, well, whatever. The point is his music's back.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I like his Messiah theme. It was a lot more better. His Burn It Down theme is generic.
Yes.
It was great to see Seth Rollins show up.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
He came in the ring.
Number 30 was Big Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
Yep.
And when Strowman showed up, I actually forgot that he was scheduled to be in the Rumble match at the time. I was like, who we got left? And then Braun's music, I was like, oh, right.
That's what I was thinking, too. Thought it was going to be freaking Triple H.
Oh, my God. Let's talk about how Strowman tossed AJ Styles into Omos's arms.
Yep.
Then he eliminates Cesaro.
Mm-hmm. Sheamus.
And Sheamus. So he eliminated the Bar.
AJ and Braun go at it now. And then Braun was smart. He dumped AJ over the other side of the ring.
Yeah.
But yeah, big double spear to Strowman.
Double spear from who?
Edge and Christian.
Oh yeah, right. Yep, forgot about that.
I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I'm gonna mention it now. Edge and Christian got to embrace in the ring, and that was really cool. But then you just had Riddle.
And what did he do? He was like, "Yo, bro," and then he stepped in and ruined the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Here's the thing. Am I the only one that actually would like to see Edge and Christian win the tag titles one last time?
No, I'm down for that.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. That would be cool.
Definitely. Both of them.
Christian is still owed an Intercontinental title match.
That is
Both-
true.
Both of them go out and think that their careers are over, and then they come back and win the tag titles together. That'd be great.
Great.
And then maybe have Christian hold on to the Intercontinental title as Edge holds on to the Universal title.
Coincidentally, when Christian was number one contender to that title, Big E was the champion at the time.
That is true.
Christian will play a major role at this year's WrestleMania.
I believe so.
I'll wait.
believe so too.
I'll wait until after we're done talking about this match to say what I mean by that.
I think I already know what you mean by that, so I'm gonna beat you to the punch right after this match.
No, you won't, because I mentioned it first.
Damn it. Okay.
Man, did not fall for the trick with Omos twice. He looked like he teased tossing AJ into him, but then tossed him on the other side.
Yeah, that was great. So now we have, I believe, 7 competitors left in the match.
Mm-hmm.
We have Rollins, Bryan, Edge, Christian, Strowman, Riddle, and Orton, who's still in the back. But of course, the commentators are like, "Here we go, we're down to the final 6."
And none of us were fooled by that at all.
No. I honestly laughed when the commentators kept saying that.
Because they're trying so hard to make you forget.
Right.
But at the same time, they just keep reminding you every time.
Exactly. Rollins, he took some time outside of the ring, and then he came in and eliminated Daniel Bryan, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I like how after he eliminated Daniel Bryan, he did his signature ha 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 laugh, because I knew he was laughing at the big time Daniel Bryan fanboys.
Yeah. Seth Rollins, loved that laugh.
Me too.
And then Seth eliminated Riddle.
But, bro.
So now we're down to the quote-unquote final 4.
However, I will say, for Riddle's elimination, Seth Rollins curb stomped him into the apron.
Yeah.
That is true.
Brutal. Again, the ring apron played a part in a lot of brutality at the Rumble this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and don't forget, that's how Rollins won the Rumble back in 2019. He curb stomped Braun Strowman on the ring apron.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so now we're down 4 people in the ring, Orton's still in the back, and Rollins is trying to tell Strowman, "Hey, let's team up against Edge and Christian."
Hey, there were literally 2 sets of former tag team champions.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I didn't even realize that because I forgot Strowman and Rollins were former tag champions.
It's easy to forget because it was that quick.
Yeah. Then you had
Edge and Christian helped with the elimination of Braun Strowman.
right.
But at the same time, unfortunately, Christian was out by Seth Rollins.
Yeah. That was unfortunate.
However, I want to take a moment and note that the final 3, Edge, Randy Orton, and Seth Rollins, by that point, you just knew there was going to be a multi-time winner.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Final 3 were people who have already won the Rumble match.
Honestly, I was thinking Orton was going to come back in and win it.
Yeah. He would have tied Stone Cold if he did.
Yep. And they brought that up in the numbers thing, to buy the numbers.
Yep.
If Orton wins this year's Rumble, he will tie Stone Cold Steve Austin for the most Rumble.
He almost did.
Yeah, they kept making a big deal about that. So I kind of actually thought that Orton was going to win.
Yeah. So Edge tossed Rollins out, and of course the commentators are like, "It's over." I'm like, "No, it's not."
And then RKO from out of nowhere, as we all predicted, honestly.
Yeah. RKO, and then Edge countered. This really reminds me a lot, and I know these aren't two superstars of the same caliber as Edge and Orton, but this reminded me a lot of the 2011 Royal Rumble when Santino Marella hit Alberto with the Cobra and then went to eliminate him and Del Rio countered.
Same thing that's exactly how Batista last eliminated Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Reigns hit the spear, was about to win, looked to toss him out. Batista simply sideswiped him out.
Yeah.
And for the third time in Rumble history, number 1 and 2 were the final two.
First time ever?
Third time.
Third time.
Oh, third time.
We had
Hold on.
Shawn Michaels and the
No.
Bulldog.
No, Christian. Stop. Joe, do you know the other two times?
Shawn Michaels and somebody with the Bulldog? Shawn Michaels and British Bulldog?
Yes.
Yes.
Stone Cold and somebody.
You're getting there.
Stone Cold and God, who did he last eliminate in his Rumbles? I don't even know, man.
Number 1 and 2. So it had to be part of the time.
Stone Cold and damn, I don't know.
What's funny is Stone Cold actually didn't win this Rumble.
Oh, okay. It was somebody else in Stone Cold?
Yes.
Vince. Oh, it was Vince.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I knew that.
And now Edge and Randy Orton. A lot of history was made. Edge won the Rumble on the same day in 2010, January 31st.
11 years later.
Oh, is that right?
Yep. Edge has joined the list of those who won the Rumble twice. He's the third person to win at number 1, and he's the first ever winner of the Royal Rumble to have been inducted in the Hall of Fame prior to the win.
Congratulations, Edge. Can I just give my thoughts real quick on Mania?
Yeah.
Because then unfortunately I have to go. I'll just say this. I thought the Rumble was great this year. First ever Rumble without a crowd, like I said before. They did a great job, made me feel like there was a crowd there, made it feel pretty much the same, and a lot of great action. Both Rumble matches were great returns, exciting stuff. Love both winners. I love Bianca Belair winning. I love Edge winning just because I'm a huge Edge fan and I'm excited about this comeback story after all these years, and I think he deserves it. Would I have rather had somebody different win? Yes. But I'm not going to complain about Edge winning just because I'm a 90s and early 2000s wrestling fan, so I grew up watching this dude. So really great show. Here's what's going to happen at Mania. Whoever Edge does face, which I do think it's going to be Roman Reigns, Christian's going to play a huge role. And what I think is going to happen is I think Christian's going to, whether it's on purpose or not, I don't know. But I think he's going to affect the outcome of the match. I think what happens is Christian is probably going to try and help Edge some way, somehow, and screw him up. Because I don't think Edge is going to win. If he's facing Roman Reigns, at least. But that's just my opinion. If he does win, he wins. But I think Christian's going to play a role in the outcome of this match. And I think it's going to lead into something with Edge and Christian to kind of like set them both, off into retirement finally. Because, let's be honest, I don't think neither one of these guys is looking for a full-time contract or anything anytime soon. So I think that, a perfect way for them to go out is with a tag title run somewhere in there. And I think you have to start getting there somehow. And I think Mania is the perfect way to do it. Maybe like I'm jealous type story from Christian, like this should be my time, to come back and win a world title. So I don't know if I stole your thunder, Josh, or if you had a different idea.
No, honestly, my idea was it was pretty generic. Christian taking out Jey Uso, to make it on one.
Oh, it's a good idea too.
Yeah.
So
No,
we'll see.
Your idea is a lot better.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. I don't know if he's going to help him win or I think he's going to try and help him. Okay, I don't think he's going to try and screw him over. I think he's going to try and help him, but I don't think it's going to work out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand.
Do you guys have Edge winning at Mania, regardless of who he faces?
No, I do not.
Yeah, neither do I. I mean, it would be great to see, but I just don't see a need for it, you know?
Right.
And that's understandable, honestly.
Like, as great as it is to have him back, he doesn't need another world title run.
No.
Exactly.
Will I complain if he gets one? Probably not.
Well, I will if he beats Roman Reigns.
Yeah, just please don't be Roman Reigns.
Don't beat Roman Reigns.
No.
I mean,
Joe, you got to remember, The Rock is supposed to come back and beat Roman.
I will take that. Listen.
If that's the case, honestly, have Reigns be the champion heading into freaking next year's Mania or the Mania in Los Angeles in 2023. I don't care. I honestly think that could happen.
You know me, and I love Roman Reigns, man. I will take The Rock beating Roman Reigns at Mania just so I could get to see that match. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll take that.
Sounds good.
All right. Wow. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Definitely the longest Cam's Critique episode.
Yep.
I just can't imagine what WrestleMania is going to look like for you guys.
Right. Oh, yeah. I mean, we already did one WrestleMania.
I know, but I'm talking. Well, here's the thing: you guys are just getting started. Just like when my Deal by Losers Launch podcast, we were just getting started, did some things, but then when we got to WrestleMania in 2019, our podcast went on for 6 hours.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be longer this year for sure.
Yeah.
I still can't believe to this day. I was like, my God, my podcast was longer than that year's WrestleMania.
That's crazy.
But regardless, we have been here for 2.5 hours. So, Christian, Joe, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for talking wrestling.
Always happy to be here, man.
Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Always enjoy it.
Let's go ahead and plug. Christian, we'll start with you.
Go ahead, go subscribe to my YouTube channel because my uploads have been a lot more consistent these days compared to a majority of 2020.
That is very true.
And I'm thankful for all the support I've gotten, all because of everything.
Right.
So
Joe, you can go ahead and plug.
Yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate it. Look forward to the next episode. If you want to find me, you can find me. Currently, you can find me on Twitter at Joey D Baseball.
All right. And of course, you guys know the deal with me. You can follow me on Twitter at LongNeckJosh, Instagram at long_neck_Josh. And of course, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click that bell so you get notified when I upload. I don't upload very much, so whenever I upload something, you definitely don't want to miss it. But I do have some things coming for the future, as I announced in my update video. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. Joe, Christian, thanks again for joining me, and we will see you guys. Well,
we will see you at the Elimination Chamber.